Hello, and welcome to Luminous Prosperity. My name is Sophia Jenny, and today I will be guiding you through various religions of the world and discussing their concept of immanent divinity, or the divinity that dwells within all things. Are you ready? I hope that you're as excited as I am. The concept of divinity is one that has fascinated and perplexed humans for centuries. Throughout history, various religions have tried to make sense of the divine and its relationship with the world. One aspect of this relationship that has been explored by many faiths is immanence, the idea that the divine exists within and is present in the world around us. Today, we will take a closer look at the concept of immanent divinity as seen through the lens of different world religions. From Hinduism to Christianity, we will explore how each faith perceives and experiences the presence of the divine in our daily lives. Join us on this journey of understanding and appreciation for the immanent presence of the divine. Immanent divinity in Hinduism, the divine essence in all beings. Hinduism, one of the world's oldest religions, holds a deep belief in the immanent divinity present in all beings. According to Hindu philosophy, the divine essence exists within every living being, connecting us to the cosmic energy of the universe. This concept, known as Brahmin, teaches that the ultimate reality is not separate from the individual self. In Hinduism, the recognition and realization of this immanent divinity is central to spiritual growth and enlightenment. Through practices such as meditation, self-discipline, and devotion, individuals strive to awaken the divine within themselves and see it reflected in others. This perspective fosters a sense of interconnectedness and reverence for all living things, promoting empathy, compassion, and respect. Furthermore, Hinduism acknowledges the presence of various deities who embody different aspects of the divine. These deities, such as Vishnu, Shiva, and Devi, are worshipped as manifestations of the ultimate reality. By venerating these deities and participating in rituals, Hindus seek to cultivate a deeper connection with the divine and awaken the dormant spiritual energy within. Immanent divinity in Hinduism goes beyond a mere intellectual belief. It is a way of life. It permeates every aspect of daily existence, guiding individuals in their relationships, actions, and aspirations. By recognizing the divine essence in all beings, Hindus strive to lead a life of righteousness, harmony, and spiritual fulfillment. The divine spark in Judaism, a soulful connection. In the rich tapestry of Judaism, the concept of immanent divinity takes shape in the form of the divine spark, a soulful connection that binds all of humanity to the divine. According to Jewish belief, every human being possesses a unique spark of the divine within them, a divine essence that connects them to their Creator. This divine spark is seen as the essence of our individuality, our innermost self, and our capacity for moral and spiritual growth. Judaism teaches that the divine spark within us is not something to be ignored or dismissed, but something to be nurtured and cultivated. Through acts of kindness, justice, and ethical living, we are able to connect more deeply with our divine nature and live out our purpose in the world. The Jewish tradition is replete with teachings on the importance of moral behavior, treating others with compassion, and seeking justice in the world. By living in alignment with these values, we allow the divine spark within us to shine brightly and illuminate our path. This soulful connection to the divine also extends beyond the individual to the community. In Jewish teachings, the collective divine spark is said to reside within the Jewish people as a whole. This understanding creates a deep sense of responsibility towards one another and a commitment to creating a just and equitable society. Jewish rituals and practices, such as communal prayer and acts of tzedakah, charity, serve as reminders of this shared divine essence and the interconnectedness of all members of the community. In Judaism, the divine spark is not a distant or inaccessible concept, but a tangible and intrinsic part of our being. It serves as a reminder of our innate worth and the potential for holiness that resides within each of us. By recognizing and embracing this soulful connection, we are able to cultivate a deeper sense of purpose, compassion, and joy in our lives. The indwelling spirit in Christianity, a closer bond. The Indwelling Spirit in Christianity, a closer bond. In Christianity, the concept of imminent divinity takes shape in the form of the indwelling spirit. This belief emphasizes the intimate and personal relationship between individuals and the divine. According to Christian theology, when a person accepts Jesus Christ as their Savior, the Holy Spirit enters their heart and dwells within them, creating a closer bond with God. The indwelling spirit is seen as a guiding force, providing wisdom, comfort, and strength to navigate the complexities of life. It is believed to be a divine presence that constantly communicates with and sustains the believer. Through this indwelling, Christians experience a sense of unity with the divine and a deepening of their faith. This concept is beautifully expressed in the New Testament, particularly in the writings of the Apostle Paul. In his letter to the Romans, Paul speaks of the indwelling spirit as a transformative power that enables believers to overcome sin and live a life of righteousness. He writes, "If the spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead dwells in you, he who raised Christ Jesus from the dead will also give life to your mortal bodies through his Spirit who dwells in you." Romans 8:11. The indwelling spirit in Christianity is not just an abstract concept, but a lived experience. It is through prayer, worship, and a deepening relationship with God that Christians nurture and cultivate this bond. This intimate connection with the divine brings a profound sense of peace, joy, and purpose to their lives. In summary, the indwelling spirit in Christianity represents a closer and more personal relationship between believers and God. It is a divine presence that guides, comforts, and empowers individuals, creating a deep bond that transforms their lives. This concept serves as a source of hope and inspiration, reminding Christians that they are never alone, but always connected to the divine. The inner light in Quakerism, the divine guidance. Quakerism, a religious tradition rooted in the Christian faith, places a special emphasis on the concept of the inner light, the divine guidance that resides within each individual. Quakers believe that every person has a direct and unmediated connection to the divine, and this inner light serves as a beacon, guiding them towards truth, love, and justice. In Quaker worship, individuals gather in silence, waiting upon the inner light to speak and guide them. This silence creates a space for reflection and communion with the divine. It is believed that through this practice, individuals can discern the promptings of the inner light and receive divine wisdom and inspiration. The inner light in Quakerism is not seen as a static or unchanging force, but as a dynamic and transformative presence. It has the power to reveal truths, challenge assumptions, and call individuals to action. Quakers are encouraged to listen to the promptings of the inner light in all aspects of their lives, including personal relationships, decision-making, and social activism. The concept of the inner light in Quakerism emphasizes the inherent worth and equality of all individuals. Quakers believe that every person, regardless of race, gender, or social status, possesses the divine spark within them. This understanding leads to a commitment to social justice, peace, and equality. In summary, the inner light in Quakerism represents the belief in the indwelling divine presence within each person. It serves as a guide, leading individuals towards truth and justice. Through the practice of silent worship and listening to the promptings of the inner light, Quakers seek to cultivate a deep and transformative relationship with the divine. The universal soul in Buddhism, the path of enlightenment. Buddhism, a spiritual tradition founded by Siddhartha Gautama, emphasizes the concept of the universal soul as a path towards enlightenment. In Buddhism, the universal soul, also known as the Buddha nature, exists within every living being. It is the essence that connects us to the ultimate truth and guides us towards liberation from suffering. The path of enlightenment in Buddhism is centered around recognizing and cultivating this universal soul within ourselves. Through practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and ethical living, Buddhists seek to awaken their inherent Buddha nature and realize their true nature. By connecting with the universal soul, individuals can transcend the cycle of birth and death and attain nirvana, a state of ultimate liberation and peace. Buddhism teaches that the universal soul is not separate from the world but interconnected with all of existence. It is through this interconnection that Buddhists develop a sense of compassion and empathy towards all living beings. By recognizing the universal soul in ourselves and others, we foster a deep sense of interconnectedness and promote kindness, love, and respect for all beings. The concept of the universal soul in Buddhism is a profound invitation to look within, to explore our true nature, and to cultivate a deep and transformative relationship with ourselves and the world around us. It is a reminder that we all have the potential for enlightenment, and that the path to liberation is accessible to everyone. Divine presence in Islam, a reflection of the Almighty. In Islam, the concept of imminent divinity manifests in the belief that the presence of the divine is constantly and intimately intertwined with the world and its inhabitant. Muslims believe that Allah, the one true God, is all-present and all-knowing. His divine presence is felt in every aspect of creation, from the tiniest grain of sand to the vast expanse of the cosmos. Muslims understand that Allah's presence is not confined to a specific location or limited to a certain time. He is with us at all times, guiding us, protecting us, and offering His unwavering support. This understanding fosters a deep sense of trust and reliance on the divine. In the Islamic tradition, prayer is a fundamental practice through which Muslims seek to connect with Allah's presence. Through the act of salah or prayer, individuals engage in a direct and personal conversation with the divine. It is during this intimate communion that Muslims experience a profound sense of closeness to Allah. Additionally, the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, as outlined in the Quran and the Hadith, serve as a guide for Muslims to experience and reflect a divine presence in their daily lives. By living in accordance with the teachings of Islam, Muslims aim to mirror the qualities of Allah, such as compassion, mercy, justice, and generosity, thus embodying the divine presence in their interactions with others. Islam teaches that recognizing the divine presence and reflecting it in our actions leads to a life of peace, harmony, and spiritual fulfillment. By acknowledging and embracing the reflection of the Almighty in the world, Muslims are able to cultivate a deep connection with Allah and experience the profound joy and contentment that comes from living in His presence. In summary, the divine presence in Islam is experienced as a constant reflection of the Almighty in the world and within each individual. Through prayer, adherence to the teachings of Islam, and embodying the divine qualities, Muslims seek to connect with and reflect the presence of Allah in their daily lives. This understanding of imminent divinity fosters a sense of trust, love, and gratitude towards the divine and brings about a deep and transformative connection with Allah. Divine nature in Native American religions, spirituality in nature. Native American religions have long embraced the concept of imminent divinity through their deep connection with nature. For these indigenous cultures, spirituality is intrinsically linked to the natural world and all its inhabitants. The divine is seen not as separate from, but rather as intertwined with, the environment and its diverse manifestations. In Native American religions, the belief in divine nature encompasses a reverence for the land, animals, plants, and all elements of nature. These indigenous communities recognize the interconnectedness of all life forms and honor the sacredness of the earth. They view themselves as stewards of the land, responsible for its preservation and harmony. The spiritual practices of Native American religions often involve rituals and ceremonies that take place outdoors, allowing individuals to commune with the divine through the natural environment. These rituals may include offerings, prayers, dances, and songs, all aimed at honoring and connecting with the spiritual forces that permeate the world. One common belief in Native American religions is the existence of animal and nature spirits. These spirits are considered intermediaries between humans and the divine, guiding and teaching individuals in their spiritual journey. The relationship with these spirits is characterized by respect, reciprocity, and gratitude for the wisdom they impart. The divine nature in Native American religions teaches humility and respect for the interconnected web of life. By recognizing and embracing the spiritual essence within nature, These indigenous communities strive for balance and harmony in their relationships with all living beings. In summary, the concept of divine nature in Native American religions emphasizes spirituality in nature. Through their deep connection with the natural world, these indigenous cultures recognize the divine presence in all elements of the environment. Their spiritual practices and rituals reflect their reverence and gratitude for the interconnectedness of all life forms. By embracing and honoring the divine in nature, Native American religions teach us the importance of preserving and nurturing our relationship with the natural world. The eternal force in Sikhism, union with the divine. In Sikhism, the concept of imminent divinity is captured by the belief in the eternal force, known as Waheguru. Sikhism teaches that the divine is omnipresent, transcending time and space, and exists within every living being. This understanding of immanent divinity forms the foundation of Sikh philosophy and guides individuals on their spiritual journey. In Sikhism, the ultimate goal is to attain union with the divine, to merge one's consciousness with the eternal force. This union, known as merging in the Nyam, is seen as the highest state of spiritual attainment. It is through meditation, prayer, and devotion that Sikhs strive to connect with the eternal force and experience this profound union. The eternal force is considered to be both transcendent and immanent, encompassing all aspects of creation. Sikh teachings emphasize the importance of recognizing and experiencing the divine within oneself and in others. This recognition leads to a sense of equality, love, and compassion towards all beings. Sikhs also believe in the concept of seva, selfless service, as a means to experience the divine presence. By serving and helping others, Sikhs recognize the divinity within each individual and express their devotion to the eternal force. The eternal force in Sikhism represents a profound understanding of the immanent divinity that exists within and around us. It serves as a reminder that we are all connected to the divine and that our ultimate purpose is to merge with the eternal force. Through meditation, devotion, and selfless service, Sikhs strive to cultivate this union and experience the eternal bliss of being one with the divine. Divine unity in Baha'i Faith, one source, many paths. The Baha'i Faith is a religion that places a strong emphasis on the concept of divine unity, the belief that all religions and spiritual paths ultimately lead to the same divine source. In Baha'i teachings, the idea of immanent divinity is expressed through the understanding that God is a unified and indivisible entity, transcending any distinctions or divisions between religions. Central to the Baha'i faith is the belief that throughout history, God has sent a series of divine messengers, including Abraham, Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, and Baha'i, to guide humanity. These messengers are seen as channels of the same divine source, bringing spiritual guidance and teachings that are suited to the needs and capacities of their respective times and cultures. The Baha'i faith promotes the idea that all religions have a part to play in the divine plan, and that each path represents a unique aspect of the truth. Baha'i believe that unity among religions is not only possible but essential for the progress of humanity. This belief in unity extends to the unity of all people, regardless of race, nationality, or background. In Baha'i teachings, the focus is not on the differences between religions, but on their commonalities. The goal is to foster a spirit of inclusivity, where individuals from different religious backgrounds can come together and celebrate their shared spiritual heritage. It teaches that the world's religions should work together to address the pressing issues of our time, such as poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation. In the Baha'i view, the ultimate purpose of religion is to foster unity and bring about the spiritual and material well-being of all humanity. Through the recognition of divine unity and the celebration of diversity, the Baha'i faith seeks to create a world where all people can live in harmony and peace. The immanent power in Taoism, harmony with the natural world. Taoism, an ancient Chinese philosophy and religion, offers a unique perspective on immanent divinity. At the core of Taoist beliefs is the concept of the Tao, an indescribable and all-encompassing power that flows through the universe. Taoism teaches that this immanent power is present in all aspects of life, from the smallest blade of grass to the grandest mountain. In Taoist philosophy, the path to experiencing the immanent power lies in cultivating harmony with the natural world. Taoists strive to align themselves with the natural rhythms and cycles of the universe, observing and flowing with the ever-changing patterns of life. This harmony is believed to bring balance, peace, and a deep sense of interconnectedness with all things. Taoists also emphasize the importance of simplicity, humility, and non-action, Wu-Wei by letting go of ego-driven desires and surrendering to the natural flow of life. Individuals can tap into the immanent power and find true peace and contentment. Nature itself is revered as a sacred manifestation of the Tao, with mountains, rivers, and forests serving as sacred spaces for meditation and reflection. Taoists seek solace and guidance in the tranquility of these natural environments, recognizing them as gateways to experiencing the immanent divinity. In Taoism, the immanent power is not something to be intellectualized or debated, but rather something to be felt, experienced, and embodied. Through the cultivation of harmony with the natural world, Taoists seek to connect with this immanent power and live in alignment with the greater rhythms and forces of the universe. This deep connection with the immanent divinity offers a profound sense of peace, unity, and reverence for the mysteries of life. We had such a good time making this episode that we decided to make an entire course on how world religions experience the divine. You can pre-register for it completely for free at luminousprosperity.com and also enjoy our ever-expanding free spiritual library and complimentary introduction to spiritual life coaching. I'll see you there. Talk to you soon.